Welcome back to ZNY, New York. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Good evening.
Oh, kidding me? I'm like back, man.
Oh,
Like,
Mike.
Perfect fucking. That was a perfect.
I don't know, man. Mike is
really good
the
transition.
engineer.
Dream, dude.
I had a really good transition tonight, though, too, again.
I just got better right now.
He is the best engineer. I haven't engineered in so long.
Nobody learned how to engineer because everybody learned because of me. Let's not forget about that major.
It's true.
Major plan right there.
That is true, 100%.
Yeah, I haven't engineered in years.
Well, you engineer when you're live.
Oh yeah, kind of. But I just keep it live. I don't go through any transitions really, and I've forgotten everything.
Let's not forget about
I've forgotten everything. Hey, stop the press. We've got a lunatic sighting in the chat room.
Whoa.
Zachary Stram is in the chat room. This is the first person to declare himself loyal, a loyalist in Matt's militia.
Matt has a militia? When
It's just me and him.
It's just
Right
Matt.
now.
He's gonna have to put Matt back in his place.
That's true.
You
Yeah,
know.
Matt needs to be put back.
Matt needs to really
Shit.
step it up in the game of life.
Well, I am. I mean, this weekend at the cabin, I'm gonna make some musket balls
Out of what?
out of quarters.
Yeah, you sure you're able to do that?
I don't
How are we gonna
know.
do that?
We'll
You got
see.
all the-
I'm gonna
you-
see.
you-
I'm gonna see
you
what I
have
can
the-
melt in the fire.
I don't think the fire is that hot to melt fucking metal.
But why?
How were they able
don't
to? How were they able to melt metal back then?
You need a lot hotter fire.
Torch machines.
A hot lot of
You need a hot lot of fire.
Honey.
hotter fire.
God damn it, Wilma, go get me the torch machine. We've got to make musket balls.
Musket ball sounds like a kind of candy.
Actually, that does sound like a candy. It sounds like a malted candy.
Yeah, malted candy.
Like a Whopper.
Milk
Fuck
ball.
Whoppers.
I like
Whoppers are
them.
good.
I like those milk dud bald shits.
Milk duds,
Milk duds are
different.
good. Milk duds are actually my favorite.
No, milk
candy.
duds are good, but those malted balls, I'll eat those fucks.
Yeah, I hate those.
Frank loves Swedish
I hate
fish.
that. You know what the most disappointing to me thing. There's a couple of most disappointing things when it comes to candies and stuff. Okay, number one, or a pastry. If you bite into a cookie, you're completely convinced it's chocolate chip and it's oatmeal raisin.
Yeah.
I hate that.
That's disappointing.
I don't mind oatmeal raisin, but not if I'm expecting chocolate chip.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a good surprise.
And then
Fuck
there's
raisins.
and then there's this purgatory cookie. You ever have the oatmeal raisin cookie that has chocolate chunks in it? It's like a purgatory cookie.
Yeah,
You're
it's
trying
like a
to
tease.
dodge raisins and all this shit.
Then again, fruit and nut, Cadbury fruit and nut is fucking good. I used to sneak those in my pocket at CVS and eat them in the bathroom.
You know what's a good candy bar too? A chunky.
I never had it.
It has like a whole bunch of shit.
Back when I used to CVS, man, when I worked at CVS when I was in high school, I fucking ate like a king.
Go in the bathroom, get in the toilet bowl.
Yeah, I ate like a king. Anthony huddled over an employee's toilet with like Chef Boyardee or something.
Oh my
You're right.
God.
That's
Ate
that's
like a
exactly how it
king.
was. I used to get all the beef and cheese would be gone by the end of the week.
Beef and cheese.
Beef and cheese. They'd have these cookies
Ate
and
like
stuff like that. I mean, at one point, I was putting
Good eats, bro.
yeah, I never paid for the shampoo or conditioner. I was at one point, the kind of pants that I was wearing, those khaki pants had deep pockets. So I would just fill them up with these big bottles of shampoo and conditioner. I'd walk out with like a fucking conditioner and shampoo.
Shit.
You know, it was a crazy lifestyle.
I actually never stole anything in my life. I gotta be honest. I was always scared to steal something.
But that's all I took. I was never, you know, it didn't exceed past that, and certainly wasn't a gateway for other stealing.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
I stopped after that.
me not stealing anything was a gateway to me spending $100,000
Yeah,
in my lifetime.
I did a lot of things I regret.
It was legal though, but
Anyway.
little credit card debt. You know what I mean? Doesn't hurt anybody, bro. Right?
Awkward.
Awkward.
Think you
You were saying.
Anyway. No. No.
don't.
What was I just? What were we just on?
Stealing from CVS.
Stealing.
Before that.
Chocolate malt balls.
Yeah. Oh,
That does sound good, but you're
disappointing. You go into. There's a lot of disappointments in an Easter basket. Okay, Easter baskets are full of disappointments.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot of there's a lot of
Especially
jelly beans, jelly beans, Peeps. Take care, man.
Later.
Gypsy's out of the building. Jelly beans, Peeps. I like chocolate, the chocolate egg, marshmallow eggs,
I like the Reese's ones.
and the Reese's peanut butter eggs are just
Those are great.
amazing.
Sorry.
Cadbury, I only want to eat the solid chocolate mini eggs. I never like the cream inside
Yeah, it
Cadbury's.
doesn't do anything
Nah.
for me. It makes me feel weird actually when I
Very
eat it.
odd. Very odd.
Can't
Just
stand it.
gooey sugar in the middle.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
It's just
It's not
gross.
cream.
It's not cream.
It's an extra heightened orgasm.
In fact,
you just
if
don't
there
want
was
it.
cream, it wouldn't. It wouldn't even. It'd be pointless.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of those little mini tiny eggs with the hard candy shell that I'm always like, as a kid, I'd be like, okay, is this going to be the solid chocolate one that I like? Or is this going to be one of those malted pieces
Yeah.
of shit?
Yeah.
Always be the malted, the big Easter egg malt ball. Ugh.
Well, you know what? It's funny. We're skipping right to Easter. Halloween's over. We're going right to Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving and Halloween haven't come
That's
yet.
how we do it here.
Thanksgiving,
ZenLive.tv.
We should all start
skip-
posting Easter stuff on Facebook. Don't just skip over.
Easter's coming soon, everybody. Soon, just a few months.
Well, now that Halloween's over, I can't help but get into the holiday spirit. Easter. The gateway has been opened. Step through, my friends.
That's perfect.
Wait, somebody got Gypsy. He gave me too much money.
Gypsy.
Wait, did he? 10. Oh, no. He's good. He's
He
good.
gave you the right amount.
He did. I'm collecting for the moving truck tomorrow. I remembered. I thought he gave me too much money.
But what about Valentine's Day too? Is you get those the candies, the chocolates in the heart, and
Yeah.
of course, the first thing that I always go for is the caramel squares.
Yeah, you can take them.
I love those things. But then after that, you really don't know what the hell you're getting because you got that nougat shit,
Nougat.
nougat, and you have a bunch of other stuff that I don't like. But for some reason, if the heart is kept there for a while, I will eat all of them.
Eventually. Every day you rationalize which one may be better than the
Yeah,
other.
you'll eat them anyway. It
You
doesn't
take one
matter.
at a time. But what was the other thing? I will go for the nut clusters at first. In those things, any of those things, those nut clusters. Okay, you can take the caramels. I'm fine with that. I don't like the nougat. I don't like, but I do like it coming across the ones. I don't take the dome-shaped one that the cherry with the liquid filling is inside.
I
hate
hate
that.
that shit.
Nah, I don't like that.
I'll throw that out.
Yeah, but there is
I'll eat it.
one that I like a bit. It's almost like a cakey, but it's not cake. I'm trying to describe the texture. Foamy,
Yeah, with strawberry inside.
pink
Yeah.
foamy one.
It's usually the dark
Oh.
chocolate. Yeah. It's usually dark chocolate.
That's not too bad.
It's
I
pretty
love
good.
that one.
That's not too
Has
bad.
a good taste to it.
Yeah. What do you like, Matt? In the assorted chocolates?
Caramel.
I like
Caramel,
the whole box.
yeah.
Oh, does anybody listen? Does anybody like
Nothing
Rolos?
like the caramel upstate.
What
though.
about resins? Resins.
Oh, dude,
Fudge
the
upstate.
best fucking candy
Ever.
ever.
It is.
Reason?
Reasons.
Oh,
Best
God,
candy
great.
ever. You can't not deny that's the best candy. Second to that is Rolos.
Oh no! Second to that is the Linder truffles.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
I don't know.
I love them.
Ferrero.
Eating them get me sick.
Well, Frank likes Swedish dish.
No, I don't like the Swedish fish.
dish?
But those Rochers, the Ferrero Rochers,
Yeah, those are good.
those are good. You
gotta eat 'em.
bocce.
Oh, bocce's good too.
What's that?
You can't have less than 5 bocces.
What is that?
It's the little dome-shaped Italian things with the silver wrapping.
Okay.
They almost look like bonbons, but inside there's a nut and all this awesome like truffle,
Yeah.
and it's a chocolate shell, and it has like a little bit of either like a fact or a fortune inside. Bocce.
Bocce's Italian, bro.
Hold on.
Italian, cuz.
What about those? Oh man, those chocolate candies that like I guess they're Italian. That's like pyramid shaped, but there's like
Yeah.
Toblerone.
Toblerone.
those two.
Those are great. Those are really good, actually. I think I might have to go pick up one for the cabin.
And
I'm afraid of the cabin. What we're gonna do?
Yeah, they're blue.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
The blue name on it. Yeah, silver blue name.
I'm
everybody
afraid
home.
of the cabin. What we're gonna do to ourselves?
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna do ourselves real good, bro.
Boccio. Boccio?
Maybe
I
this
didn't
time
know
we'll
it
actually
was
get.
bocce.
Maybe this time we'll actually get.
It is bocce.
Wait, did we get broccoli last time?
No.
Oh,
Broccoli.
we never did that, right? We never got the
I
broccoli.
don't think there was any healthy food.
No, there wasn't. I guess we failed at that. again.
Listen.
Let's go up thinking healthy and let's eat disgusting.
No.
I know I'm making a fucking steak one of the nights up there.
But fine.
cooking it
That's
in a
lean.
That's fine. That's
Fire
perfect.
pit.
Let's make a pact right now because Lauren is bringing up 2 trays of the baked ziti and meatballs.
Yeah.
So there's going to be that.
and meatball.
If that is the if that is the extent, if that's the extent of what we have available to us as far as sin-worthy foods goes,
Yeah.
it's good enough, man. There's some. Let's get.
Let's get ice cream.
Yeah, the funny thing is, every time Frank says this, a little piece of me inside dies. I'm just like, oh man, it's the weekend though, bro.
We tend to just give ourselves excuses on the weekend.
License and
What we
registration,
do is,
bro.
I'll tell you the big mistake we do is, and I'll blame myself for this, is that I buy too much and then end up bringing half of it back. So I
Yeah.
really don't eat that much
No,
shit up
don't-
there.
Then,
get
then
the
it ends up
chips.
at my apartment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I won't get the chips this time. Maybe a couple
Oh,
bags.
chips are
maybe.
good. Yeah, chips are good. What the fuck?
You know what? Get everything.
You know,
we
let's
get.
just go up there and do exactly what we
Bring
always do.
stuff back home. Just bring the leftovers back
I'm
home.
gonna get myself some fruit. I'm gonna get myself a vegetable tray. We can
They
go
didn't
in
have
on that.
vegetable
you're
tray last
not.
time.
you're not.
Listen, we can go in on a vegetable tray, a cheese platter. We can
They
go.
didn't
In.
have that stuff.
They had a vegetable tray. We had vegetables.
Did we?
I
don't
bought
remember that.
berries. I bought blackberries and I bought raspberries.
Oh
We'll get
yeah.
some chocolate ice cream and we'll get some berries and we'll make some shakes.
We're definitely gonna have to. Mike May will know what he'll get some good stuff too.
Oh, Mike May knows exactly what he's going for. Bro, I'm going for the candy. I'm going for this. I'm going for the chips.
Yeah.
Everything's sweet. I love it. I love it.
Listen,
Popeyes, yes.
We should stop in
Mike,
Schuylerville.
Mike
and
May's
stock up
eating
on-
habits disturb me greatly. Mike May's eating habits disturb me greatly.
Why? He has all the healthy, hearty stuff like Popeye's chicken.
Yeah, but Mike says he'll bring a snack, and usually he'll bring biscuits and sweet tea from Popeyes.
Yeah, gallons of sweet
And then
tea.
you'll hear him go into the Frank's kitchen. You hear him eat the muffin, right? And then he'll automatically drink half of the gallon of iced tea, and you hear him go, this muffins are good. Muffins are good.
Yo, that sweet tea over at
Mike
At
May.
Popeyes.
Mike May just says. He says, I'm getting a ton of junk and bringing on Star Wars. It's it.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I can't wait
Star
to watch
Wars.
every single Star Wars movie ever made. That's only
Well, 6 of them.
6 of them.
Lunatic says, you guys need to come upstate. Lunatic, we're going to the Adirondacks, my man.
We are going to be up that area.
We're going to be in the mountains somewhere. And Bloodskull says, buy me booze and I will come.
Which...
And then Lunatic asked, in my mouth? And then Bloodskull said, yes.
Oh my god. Wow.
He's so quick.
Mother of God.
He's just so quick. Just so the answers are just so deliberate. Yes.
That's funny.
Actually, I don't know if there's money's... Frank, did Gypsy pay you for the cabin?
I
Or no?
think so.
Yeah or no? He paid you already?
I think so. Yeah, because there's 50 back there with Matt's 50, so there's 100. I have to be. It has to
I
be.
gave you some.
Anthony gave me some.
No, but the extra 50 was also for Gypsy's extra stuff he was getting.
Yeah.
So I don't know
I
if that
gotta
was.
give you. My 50. I didn't give it to you yet. I have it in my little man purse.
Oh. No, I had $100 underneath
So
my
I guess
keyboard.
just give me $44. I guess that's for the cabin then.
We'll figure this out afterwards. What the hell? People are listening to this. Like, what the?
This is
I
everyday
was just
life.
thinking that. I was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Everyday. This is everyday people. I mean, every day, bro.
Lunatic, get in touch. Message me afterwards.
About coming?
Well, if he ends up being near to where we are,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Like a half an hour north of Lake George.
about that.
anyway,
we
we
restrict-
we should,
Talk about these things.
yeah, the Star Wars article or whatever else you want to bring up.
Please.
Yeah.
Actually, Chewbacca is supposed to be Luke.
What?
Yeah.
Do you want to start with the Star Wars? Or do you want to go to teen Instagram quitting?
Oh yeah, I'm interested in that.
There is a BuzzFeed article, and I hate BuzzFeed, but this was actually pretty cool. It's in ZNY folders. If you want to get some pictures up while I read this.
All right. Teenage star.
Yeah, an 18-year. This has been trending. An 18-year-old Instagram star says her quote perfect life was actually making her miserable.
Good for her.
Quote here underneath the byline is a 15-year-old girl that calorie restricts and excessively exercise is not goals. This is Esena O'Neill, an 18-year-old from the Sunshine Coast of Australia. Over the past several years, O'Neill has built a social media empire. She explains, I don't know who she is. I've never seen her before, but
She's Australian.
she explained that when she was in high school, she started posting on a blog, YouTube, and social media, and soon became consumed by it. I fell in love with this idea that I could be of value to other people, she wrote. Let's call this my snowballing addiction to be liked by others. She soon became an online sensation. She said that she has now more than 500,000 followers on Instagram and more than 250,000 YouTube subscribers alone. As she became a bigger online celebrity, she began to get more and more sponsorship opportunities. Eventually, she was able to support herself through sponsorships and was getting offers to model in LA, she wrote. To her thousands of fans, it seemed like she had it all, but O'Neill wrote she was totally unhappy. Yeah, 16-year-old Esena would have been like, what the fuck, girl, you have this dream life, she wrote. So why did I feel so lost, lonely, and miserable? But recently, O'Neill decided that she had had enough. She had realized she had stopped actioning her values and wasn't living an authentic life. I was addicted to what others thought of me simply because it was so readily available, she wrote. I was severely addicted. I believed how many likes and how many followers I had correlated to how many people liked me. I didn't even see it happening, but social media had become my sole identity. I didn't even know what I was without it. So she had decided to make a change. O'Neill announced to her followers last week that she is quitting social media and is editing the captions on her perfect photos to tell the truth behind the pictures. Very, very brave. Very brave.
Wow.
This is brave shit nowadays, guys. To be able to unplug like this is brave shit. This is brave. Okay?
I actually agree with that.
She said she deleted her Tumblr account and plans to stop posting on YouTube. She also has deleted 2,000 photos from her Instagram account that she said, quote, served no real purpose other than self-promotion. All of her Fitspo pics, I guess Fitspo, I don't know what that is. O'Neill wrote that she was engaging in unhealthy habits just to get her perfect hot body shot. A 15-year-old girl that calorie restricts and excessively exercises is not goals. Anyone addicted to social media fame like I once was is not in a conscious state, she wrote on the above photo. Candid bikini shot, totally staged, she put out there. Stomach, she as the candid shot that she's breaking down. Here's the quote that she put in there. Stomach sucked in, strategic posed, pushed up boobs. O'Neal wrote, quote, I just want younger girls to know this isn't candid life or cool or inspirational. It's contrived perfection made to get attention.
Oh my God.
In fact, O'Neal writes that some of her candid poses were done just for the gram. In the picture below, she wrote she never wore this outfit out of the house. That's the picture of her in the two-piece with the black top and the really tight white bottom. If you want to get that up, no, down.
I already
that
showed
one,
all of them.
That one right there. But we're going down in order now, though.
Okay.
O'Neal wrote that she would spend hours trying to get the perfect selfie, and then she would edit it using several different apps. Please like this photo. I put makeup on, curled my hair, tight dress, big uncomfortable jewelry. Took over 50 shots until I got one I thought you might like. Then I edited this one selfie for ages on several apps just so I could feel some social approval from you. She wrote that one right there that you have up right now. So those all obviously all sarcasm, but still. And the next one. And sometimes her photos were the only thing that could make her happy. She reposted that one. The only thing that made me feel good that day was this photo, she wrote. How deeply depressing. Having a toned body is not all we as human beings are capable of. A teen star is also revealing how many of her posts were sponsored by brands. She wrote that she made money off of photos of these on a regular basis, even though that they looked completely candid. It's
That's incredible.
Now, in a video posted on her YouTube, a makeup-free O'Neal begins to cry when she talks about how meaningless she felt her life has become. Do you want to watch that? A little bit of that?
Play it. I'm curious.
Let me just get it all lined up.
We're a brainwashed generation, man. More people need like this need to come out and talk like this. They really do.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, it's what I've been thinking for a while with everything with social media and pornography and Facebook. Well, social media is just Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. It is. We are so. Oh my God, we're just so plugged in, and everything. Our awareness is just. Oh. But anyway, let's watch this.
Totally. Social media is my career. For majority of watching, it is not. This is for my 12-year-old self.
There's so much I want to say, and there's so many topics that I want to cover. I have an insight into a world of social media that I believe not many people are aware of in terms of how it works in advertisements, how I know a lot of other social media personalities and just how fake it all is. And I say fake because I don't think anyone has bad intentions. I just think they're caught up in it like I was. I have a whole career built around social media. What I'm doing scares the absolute fuck out of me. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's going to happen next. I have no idea how I'm going to make money. And yeah, last night I got really, really scared because I was like, holy shit, I have all these messages, but how are people going to hear them? But then I reminded myself very clearly why I'm doing this. Taking myself off social media is a wake-up call to anyone and everyone who follows me. I had the dream life. I had 500,000 people interested in me on social media, on Instagram, sorry. I had over 100,000 views on most of my videos on YouTube. To a lot of people, I made it. I still am technically signed with, and I don't want to model at all anymore, but I'm signed with one of the biggest agencies in Australia. I had one of the biggest agencies in America want to sign me for modeling and for my YouTube. I had messages and messages of big companies, brands, sponsorships on my hands, and I was in LA, and I was at a pinnacle of success in what I thought it was. I was dating a guy that was way more famous than me, way more successful, had an amazing car, beautiful beyond words, and he was fucking depressed. And I was like, what, you have everything. I was surrounded by all this wealth and all this fame and all this power, and yet they were all miserable, and I had never been more miserable. I'm the girl that had it all, and I want to tell you that having it all on social media means absolutely nothing to your real life. And it might for a second, yeah, like I was making changes in a small amount to do with veganism, to do with whatever, positive thinking. But at the same time, everything I was doing was edited and contrived and to get more value and to get more views, to get more, I had all this in me that I just wanted more people to hear me. So everything I did was for views, for likes, for followers. I did shoots for like hours just to get photos for Instagram. I would meet up with people and talk and connect, whatever, but just make photos for Instagram. Like, yes, I could connect with them, but the basis of what we were doing wasn't just love and in nature and getting out there and talking about life. It was social media, which is now a business. If you don't think it's a business, you're deluding yourself. Unless you follow like very, very clean accounts. When you're following someone and they have a lot of followers and they're promoting products, they are paid. Companies will email you with dot points of what you should say, with times of the day to post, with what you should do in the photo, with how you should hold the product or where you should have it in the background. Companies know the power of social media and they are exploiting it. But it's far bigger than any company or anything else. I quit social media for my 12-year-old self. When I was 12, I told myself I meant nothing, that I was worthy of nothing because I wasn't popular online, I wasn't a model, I wasn't beautiful by society's standards. At 12, I obsessively stalked everyone that was that online. I looked at other girls who were models, who were beautiful, who were famous on YouTube. They had all of this likes and all of these views and followers, and I thought, damn, they would be so happy surrounded by all these people that love them and appreciate them. I want that. I want to be valued. I remember looking at the catalog for Billabong or Roxy, whatever the surf brand. That was what it was like really cool back then. That was like the ideal thing. I remember looking at pictures of these models and then looking at my thighs and stomach in the mirror and thinking, do I look like that? How can I look that? I remember Googling models like centimeters of their waist and their thighs and then measuring my own to compare. At 12, I told myself I would be of value the more views I got on YouTube. Or I looked at girls that had heaps of views and I thought, damn, I want that. I told myself that when I have heaps of views, people will view me. I will feel valued. I will feel happiness. I let myself be defined by numbers. And the only thing that made me feel better about myself, I don't want to say I was depressed or had anxiety, but I definitely had all the symptoms that if you Google depression and anxiety, I had all of that times a billion. The only time I felt better about myself, really, was the more followers, the more likes, the more praise, and the more views I got online. It was never enough. You'd think getting 100,000 followers on Instagram would be amazing. Yeah, it was for the day, but then you want 200,000. You'd think having 500,000 followers on Instagram is like the dream, right? That's what if someone told me at 16 or 12, at 12, Asina, you're gonna have 500,000 followers on Instagram, you're gonna have a YouTube account that has 100,000 views plus, you're gonna have a big modeling contract, you're gonna have all of that. I would have been like, no, what? I would have gone crazy. And I'm quitting social media to tell anyone and everyone who's still watching, I was miserable. I had it all and I was miserable, because when you let yourself be defined by numbers, you let yourself be defined by something that is not pure, that is not real, and that is not love. Likes, views, followers. We are not followers. You are not a follower. I'm not a follower. I spent 12 to 16 wishing I was this perfect person online. Then I spent 16 to 18 proving my life on social media, perfecting myself enough to be that person. Everything I did in a day was to be that perfect person online. There were shoots, styled pictures of what I was eating, I don't know, carefully edited videos on YouTube. I did everything in my power to prove to the world that, hey, I'm important, I'm beautiful, and I'm cool. But is making your whole day proving to everyone else that you're amazing? Is that life? Proving yourself online? Taking pictures just in hopes to get likes and compliments? Getting excited over how many likes you got or how many people follow you? It's not life. And it's
Yeah,
not
that's
what's
it.
making
Well,
you
you
happy.
get the point.
Yeah,
You
she
wanna
could
be
have made this a little bit
valued
shorter,
and
but
loved.
oh my God, how many more? There's 10 more minutes to that. Oh my God, good message.
I completely
20-minute
agree,
video.
100%. I think it's, I mean, she was saying a lot of things I completely agree with. What's she gonna do though? That's the question I'm thinking to myself in my head. Like, what does she do now? Like,
She's 18.
yeah, she spent this time kind of getting so I guess
It doesn't matter. At that point, it's a clean slate. It's just go and find something that really speaks to you, a passion that speaks to you, and try to build. Work your way up. Or just get involved in something that has nothing to do with, you'll do well if you look this way.
You notice would you be surprised to see just a regular American girl have that kind of epiphany?
No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah. She's
Yeah.
an 18-year-old American girl to have that attractive 18 that has that many followers on Instagram. Like the same situation, just she's American. You're not gonna find that.
Oh, you said not going to find that?
You're not gonna find that.
It's a big country, man.
No, you get what I'm saying, right?
Like on average, how many? I mean,
You get what I'm saying. If this girl was an American girl instead of an Australian chick or some girl that wasn't in America that has a following, all that same thing. She's not gonna do what she did. I feel like a lot of I feel like America is just so fucking in that trap more so than anybody else. That's how I feel. My personal opinion.
I mean, even BuzzFeed. I mean, you look at this. I mean, obviously, it's funny because it's kind of like a self-perpetuating thing. Because here's BuzzFeed putting it out there, this great story, and it is a very courageous thing, and it's noteworthy. But at the same time, it's a story that social media says this is a great story. People will share this on social media. So it is true. At the same time, it perpetuates the same bullshit. Because what are people are going to do? They're going to sit there. They're going to reflect for 5 minutes and say, maybe I should cut down on Twitter, and just go back.
That isn't the first thing. That isn't the first thing I saw pop up. That was kind of like conscious thinking. That what's his name? Is his name Prince E?
Yeah.
He came out with another video. He's doing like more produced videos now. That's kind of almost like spoken word poetry. Go to on YouTube, Prince E labels. It's pretty good. I want to see what you think about it.
Oh God.
Because I noticed that he did one video that was like extreme, blew up like to extreme measures, and it was about climate change. So he kind of got, I don't know, little.
He got beaten down.
A little bit. He must have gotten hooked up with someone that brought him to But
Why he was questioning it, or he was.
No, wasn't questioning it. He was talking about it. It was all completely climate change, everything about it,
It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, okay.
And it's not me personally. I don't know anything about that subject. I'm not going to say it's bullshit. I don't know anything about it, but I know what kind of people believe in it,
Right.
and what kind of people push it.
It's a religion. Climate change is a religion.
I know exactly, and it immediately the minute I know exactly what their other interests probably are too.
Yep.
A lot of them are probably vegans. A lot of them are probably
Democrats.
Yeah, Democrats.
But more so progressive.
Yeah,
progressive. That's it.
Socialists.
Progressive cultist lunatics.
This is good. This is good though. I mean,
I am not black. I mean, that's what the world calls me, but it's not me. I didn't come out of my mother's womb saying,
he's not black.
"Hey, everybody, I'm
good.
black." No, I was taught to be black. And you were taught to call me that, along with whatever you call yourself. It's just a label. See, from birth, the world force feeds us these labels. And eventually, we all swallow them. We digest and accept the labels, never, ever doubting them. But there's one problem. Labels are not you, and labels are not me. Labels are just labels. But who we truly are is not skin deep. See, when I drive my car, no one would ever confuse the car for me. Well, when I drive my body, why do you confuse me for my body?
Oh my God.
It's my body. Get it? Not me. Let me break it down. See, our bodies are just cars that we operate and drive around. The dealership we call society decided to label mine the black edition, yours the Irish or white edition. And with no money down,
Matt, I think you're missing the point.
APR,
You're missing
no
the point,
test
dude.
drive, we were forced to own these cars for the rest of our lives. Forgive me, but I fail to see the logic or pride in defining myself or judging another by the cars we drive. Because who we truly are is found inside. Listen, I'm not here to tell you how science has concluded that genetically we're all mixed and race in the human species doesn't exist, or how every historian knows that race was invented in the 15th century to divide people from each other and it has worked perfectly. No, I'm not here to lecture. I just want to ask one question. Who would you be if the world never gave you a label? Never gave you a box to check? Would you be white, black, Mexican, Asian, Native American, Middle Eastern, Indian? No. We would be one. We would be together. No longer living in the era of calling human beings black people or white people. These labels that will forever blind us from seeing a person for who they are, but instead seeing them through the judgmental, prejudicial, artificial filters of who we think they are. And when you let an artificial label define yourself, then my friend, you have chosen smallness over greatness and minimized yourself, confined and divided yourself from others. And it is an undeniable fact that where there is division, there will be conflict, and conflict starts wars. Therefore, every war has started over labels. It's always us versus them. So the answer to war, racism, sexism, and every other ism is so simple that every politician has missed it. It's the labels. We must rip them off. Isn't it funny how no baby is born racist, yet every baby cries when they hear the cries of another, no matter the gender, culture, or color, proving that deep down we were meant to connect and care for each other. That is our mission, and that is not my opinion. That is the truth in a world that has sold us fiction. Please listen, labels only distort our vision, which is why half of those watching this will dismiss it or feel resistance and conflicted. But just remember, so did the caterpillar before it broke through its shell and became the magnificent butterfly. Well, these labels are our shells, and we must do the same thing so we can finally spread our wings. Human beings were not meant to be slapped with labels like groceries and supermarkets. DNA cannot be regulated by the FDA. We were meant to be free, and only until we remove them all and stop living and thinking so small will we be free to see ourselves and each other for who we truly are.
Well, that's another thing that people need to start talking.
I just think it's interesting because it's not talking about, you know, be courageous, and it didn't bring up anything having to do with sexuality, which is the usual thing. It touches on something that's actually a lot more touchy, which is race. And my only thing is, I feel like it needs to even go further and say, you know, there's plenty of things that keep calling you back to that shit. You know, the media will always remind you who you are.
Yes,
that's the problem That's the only thing I have. Like, it's a great message, but the only thing is that will people watch this and miss the point? Kind of like how you were just like.
Oh no, I got the point. I mean, I just.
What it's
We're
saying.
all human. I get it. Yeah, but you know what?
Hey,
No.
that's not refreshing compared to
What it's saying
all these
is
different lives matter and all that
yeah,
shit.
dude.
Like that.
Oh
if-
no, I mean, yeah, it's but. Whatever.
It's pretty
I
much
mean,
saying
I'm
like,
just-
if most of these, you know, everyone that's being torn apart by this racism shit and race baiting, all that stuff on the news and stuff like that, were to adapt this way of thinking, what would happen? Like everything would
It would stop immediately.
it would stop immediately, and every little agenda that is possibly being pursued with the media and all that stuff. Like what would happen? Like I'm be so curious to see what would happen.
It would, because you'd be getting everything. Everything is a decision away. Everything's a decision. That's why I say there's no end in sight. It's not like, oh, well, a law is going to be passed soon. Oh, we're going to fix society through laws. No. If that's where you stop, then you're really missing the point. We are philosophically bankrupt as a people. We are philosophically bankrupt as a people. We stop at laws and money and physical things and surface things, and we're failing to see that underneath it is a decision to say, this is ridiculous. There's no problem here. Let's get on with our lives. That's what it is. Everybody tend to yourselves. Everybody and
Yeah.
It's just we look. That's it. And the bigger problem is that people make tremendous amounts of money off of social unrest. They make tremendous amount of money being social leaders. They make so as long as there's money to be made, there's people will always fan the flames of people's lesser urges to be upset about things that are as stupid as race, gender, or sexuality. There's always going to be somebody there fanning the flames of people who operate in that caveman mentality as to be consumed by something as stupid as all the things that we're being torn apart right now. It's a caveman mob hive mind mentality that is being perpetuated by a very lucrative media machine. People like George Soros, who have completely funded things like Occupy Wall Street and Black Lives Matter. It keeps things right where they want us.
Yeah, and if you, also to add to that, we're just over the past decade with everything, you know, just you consider everything. Like even what that girl was talking about, social media, everyone's obsession with fame, and whether that be on a small or big scale, and this whole, you know, people being torn apart by race and the media perpetuating that with over sensationalized, you know, stories of you know, this one getting killed and this one not having justice and all that stuff, and keep brewing that. We're divided beyond you know, we're just so divided. Communication is completely screwed up, you know, because of just how we've warped our minds with social media over the years, and everyone's got an opinion on things that they don't know anything about. And they share their opinions. They share their stupid opinions to people who then adapt, who then, you know, who embrace their opinion,
right,
and make it their own, and their own version of another stupid person's opinion. So everybody does not know what's going on, and it just makes that kind of population that much easier to control. Because, I don't know, hypothetically, if there was ever a sneak attack, you know, nobody would ever know if there were several bases and camps of ISIS members who have just been planning for years and years, developing an army.
They're here. They're here.
No, but see, no one would ever. It's you know, they're here. Like they are, they're not. But say they are. Hypothetically, there's a sneak attack. No one would know what to do. They'd be turning. No one would know what to do.
Oh, they'd be looking for the police that they hate.
I know what to do. I wouldn't be looking for the police.
They'd be looking for the police they hate, and they'll be grabbing for the guns they don't have because they petitioned for somebody else to take them away. Here's a Mark Twain quote. that relates that I thought of when you brought up the adopting of ridiculous ideas based in absolutely no historical knowledge or any kind of real knowledge of the facts, and then passing it on to other mindless lemmings that just want something else to say, and when they've become radicalized. Mark Twain, in religion and politics, people's beliefs and convictions are almost in every case gotten at second hand and without examination from authorities who have not themselves examined these questions at issue, but have taken them at second hand from other non-examiners whose opinions about them were not worth a brass farthing. Mark Twain was about 150 years ahead of his time. I love it. Love him.
He was a conquistador, wasn't he?
In religion, politics.
I just think, it's just there are very few people. It's not everybody. And when I say few, I'm talking like maybe a couple of million or several million or however many million people here that are aware of these things. But you take that in comparison to the vast majority. Nobody in America knows what the hell's going on. I really do feel like this one country, in comparison to everyone else, is just in complete la-la land.
Yeah.
Complete la-la land. Everybody thinks everything's fine. They're planning for their futures. They're getting married. They're having their kids.
They're stupid.
And they don't realize what's going on around us.
You know what the conversations I have every morning, I have one client who is super mom. Okay? She is thinking about her kids' college application process more than her kids are. She's writing things. She's filling out applications for them. She's super mom, and I'm telling her every morning. She's telling me about all the things she has to do. Just got things to do, and they're all college related. I'm like, what? I said, it really doesn't matter. You understand? It really doesn't matter, right? It was like the things that people go crazy for. They don't know how fragile it all is. We're talking about a literal house of cards. We are. It's so fragile. Fucking Gladiator, Shadows and Dust. This is all so fucking fragile. And you think about what we're supposed to be doing as a species. Staying alive, tilling the earth, being productive, learning about experiencing everything around us. And wow, what are we doing? You're talking about La La Land. How many of those millions of kids? They're on Instagram every day, dude. I was in the park again today, and the selfie stuff is comical. Selfie stuff is comical. I mean, I have Instagram and all this stuff, but you can probably count my selfie, kind of selfie-ish photos on both hands. I don't know.
I've only taken one selfie in my entire life.
Selfies and food.
I'll take pictures of things that I think are remarkable to look at, like trees and skies and all that. But every time you're in the city, it's a bunch of zombies. Then recently in the park today, I was training clients. There were two girls that were on, and I was training this client for 45 minutes. They were already there when I got there. It's set up, waited for my client to show up. Then we trained for 45 minutes. They were already there, posing for each other, going under different trees, going in front of memorials, on their sides, just
that's a little
posing
fucking extreme, though.
No, dude, it is all over the place. I see people. I mean, we were at StreamCon over the weekend, and it's a bunch. It's selfie sticks all over the place.
Selfie sticks.
People, it's so weird because they have those backdrops. You go to like a red carpet. There's a red carpet backdrop. You see people that either they might have had big followings and we didn't know it, or there's people that are just they want to be at that level. I mean, we were getting pitched by kids You heard that one kid that sat down, and we were talking. People were talking about how they want to get there, and what they really want to do with their channel, and what they really want to do with their life, and it's
They have.
okay.
I know, yeah.
This one kid came up to me, and I was talking to him, and he was a really, really nice boy, really was, and you can tell that he was starstruck. Or not starstruck about the people in the room, because people in the room, as far as their followers go, I mean, everybody I spoke to had at least 1 to 8 million followers on Vine and things like that. It was remarkable.
Yeah, and when you're talking Vine and Snapchat, that's like your most of those followers are kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
And he was coming up. He came up to me, and I don't think he even knew what we did, but he just probably assumed that everybody in the room worked in this business, and he wanted to get to know people. And he was pitching me what was he saying? What he wanted to do.
Which one was this?
He wants to move everybody over to what do you say? YouTube?
No. This kid was just starting out. He was wearing the very, very flamboyant type of African shirt.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful shirt, but that's my point. He's sitting there telling us what he envisioned his personality to be on the internet. That he's going to launch all of his channels in January, and he wants to do this type of YouTube stuff that just concentrate. And he's going through stuff that you can tell he just wants to have people follow him, And I didn't feel like there was any passion there. So I kind of, toward the end, and after a while he was talking about all this stuff, I kind of cut him off, and I asked him about his shirt. And I said, "That shirt is beautiful. Can you tell me about that?" And he went on and told me about how it's from a certain part of Africa, when he went there and whatever. And I asked him about the process of getting ready for a trip to Africa. What are the immunizations like? What were you thinking? What were you going out there for? All starting from a question about a shirt that I thought was interesting. And in the middle and afterward, as soon as he finished answering that last question about the trip to Africa, I said, "Go out on the street and ask people questions about themselves, if they're comfortable doing it, about things that are really important. What they're wearing, the meaning behind it, what journeys they're taking in life. Do something like that. At least that will bring value to something, and not trying to think of a gimmick. Have a real conversation. Yeah. People are drawn in by real conversations. That's the reason why that Instagram project Humans of New York is so huge. And I love when he posts new pictures, because it's some of these stories tear your heart out, but it's human. People are not touching human. They're touching cotton candy, empty calorie circus bullshit, cheap laughs, gimmicks, cheap, shallow social references and slangs. Forget about that. Tell me a fucking story.
I completely agree with that. And honestly, it's just an interesting thing, because ever since, like, when something happens where there's a big, you experience a big explosion on the internet, and like what happened with 10-second songs and all that stuff, it's like it really is a major shot of dopamine. That's pretty much what it is. It is like exactly like chemically everything like a drug. That's exactly what it is. So there is a level of addiction to seeing it grow, and all that stuff. So that's why I can completely relate to what that girl's saying. The difference here is obviously is that I want so badly to be my own artist, and I want success for Set the Charge and everything over here. Just the same in the same way, in the same way that the people that we look up to as artists of integrity has experienced success. You know what I'm saying? To be able to just put stuff out to inspire future artists of integrity, to just keep that kind of substance, that creative substance out there.
And not only
because
that,
not many people are doing that, and that's why but that's why also right now, especially recently, I've felt like a weight was kind of off my shoulders because I, don't care about growing it anymore. I'm not especially, and I don't mean to not saying anything bad about people we saw at StreamCon, but there are definitely some personalities out there and that were present that are obsessed.
There are some very sad. Listen, we met, and I can't. The ratio of we met amazing people over the weekend. We shook fantastic hand. We collected a lot of business cards, and we were following up with all of them. And we just amazing, smart, bright, resourceful people. But there were some notable sad cases that you just know that they're just sad, and I just wouldn't want to just go out for an appetizer with them, let alone a dinner. There's just some sad cases. You can tell when someone looks right through you, that they don't actually see you in front of them, that you are just a placemat of a person that you can have a quick exchange with and exchange your credentials and things you're doing and want to do and why it's important. And you can tell there was not even a connection made through the eyes.
Yeah.
Like, I spoke to a couple of people that have over 5 million followers on Vine, or maybe closer to 8 or something like that. And when I tell you that I felt like they were looking behind me but through me. That I was nothing, and we were just having an exchange, and everybody threw out their giggles and their little jokes to make it seem like they're personable. And but if you walked by them in a room, that guy Kobe Person, the guy, he's the prank guy, really cool, really cool. And I checked him out. He's got like a couple million followers on YouTube. He's
great. He's fantastic. He's got a lot of. He also did work with one of the tattoo models that we. She remember Leah that was fucking was judging the tattoo contest. She had her pants painted on walking through. That was his video.
That's right. Yeah, he does all the prank videos and stuff like that. Now, you watch that video, and he has a lot of success on YouTube, and he was rolling around the convention with those two-wheeled things, and he was really, really nice to me, and we were going back and forth, and he was really nice to all of us. He was just personable. Yeah. He gave me one of his wristbands right off of his wrist, actually, and that was cool. And we exchanged information, all that shit. But later on that night, when we went to the Halloween party, Saturday night, when we went to the Halloween party at the Daily Motion, walking through the front door, he was the first people that was in front of me. Turned around and he dropped he was carrying around this big inflatable globe. When he saw me, he dropped the globe down to the side and came up to me, gave me dap, pulled me in, hello, how, recognized me. I was like, fucking, it was great. That's a human experience. You've now met someone. To have that acknowledgement, like you actually just spoke to someone and they saw you.
Mikey Bolts is the same way.
Mikey Bolts was very, very. You spoke to him a lot more, but I can tell he was a genuine person. It's really good when you find those people out there. I trust people like that with that kind of social influence. They're good people.
Yeah.
When you have Snooki tweeting during an election, that's scary.
Met a couple people too. Fuck the government. See you in the ass.
Oh yeah. I don't know who that guy was.
He's from You Now, I believe.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was from You Now.
The Daily Motion party was pretty cool. On Thursday night, we definitely got to talk about Lady Gaga.
You saw that, right?
Yeah. We definitely have to talk about Lady Gaga.
I'm telling you, it's weird. Like there's like that video, that kid and seeing Lady Gaga's video had kind of like an effect on me.
Dude,
it's good for her too.
I feel like she might be more accessible than ever before. I would love to find a way to get a Skype call with her. Find a way, pull every string we have, because I want to extend some kind of a shaking of the hand, thank you and welcome welcome home. Because I think I speak for everybody in this room, we were all praying for, we knew that she was a fish on a hook. We knew that there was more inside of her because we saw her potential. We heard her singing some of the songs that she wrote herself that actually made it out there. We knew her potential and her background in New York with theater, all that stuff. And it was very, very easy to see that she was just a fucking fish on a hook and being made to do whatever, and she was not in control. And to see her make a very, very genuine stand and make changes like this, I respect it so much, and I would love just to say, welcome. We've been waiting for you.
You can also tell that
Yeah, she gets.
you could tell because her last album she did, it's not it wasn't that
Yeah, it wasn't big.
it wasn't big. The songs just weren't sellout songs. That's probably why. I mean, it was. She's just doing what she wants now.
Yeah,
and apparently, I haven't seen what she's been doing with American Horror Story, but apparently she's like
an actress too.
Yeah, she's a real act. People are saying that she's got a future in acting.
She's going to be able to do whatever the hell she wants for the rest of her life. She doesn't have to worry about that. Integrity is number one. And even though I don't agree with her political endorsements, but it's good to see. It's good to see people like her, because she had such her fan base was scary. I think the little monsters stuff. She has got. I have to ask her, have you ever felt any real concern over the way that people react to you? Have you ever felt like you've ever needed to tell people, guys, I appreciate your love and I feel it and I'm giving it right back to you, but I am a animal. I'm a monkey just like you. It's like the level of it's some scary shit. Like, I want to say, are you ever concerned with how mindless so many people get over you? Do you ever feel like you need to put a wet blanket over some of that enthusiasm sometimes? Because you lose control of your senses when you're that devoted to a figure. Like, you start making decisions in life differently.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that's
scary shit.
A lot of people have those kinds of fans.
I know, but that Beliebers were equally crazy, but they're like 12.
Yeah.
The Lady Gaga fans, I mean,
they're nuts.
Yeah.
Crazy. I've seen it.
Oh, they're still there.
And they'll probably support her even
No,
more.
those Beliebers are still there. Especially after he put like that. Remember that whole thing about his naked picture got out, and then his dad said, oh, what do you feed that thing? Proud father. Oh, dude, you don't know about that? You don't know about that?
Thursday.
Dude, let me just quickly say this. It was the most disgusting thing I've ever read. Was just this hype about Justin Bieber's fucking dick. It was so disgusting, and I hate everybody because of it.
I didn't even know this.
And then his father tweeted, and then I think
His
some
father
talk show-
complimented his dick.
His father complimented his dick. Then some talk show, I forget who, Wendy Williams or someone, kind of said, "Oh, that's weird." And then Justin Bieber came to his defense. Oh, he's a proud dad. It was so fucking bad, man.
Well, actually, you know what? Is it bad? Because in 2015, it seems like big asses, big dicks is an accomplishment.
Hey, you go to
It is an accomplishment.
You go to your school dance, and I'm sure they're playing.
Big Dick Daddy.
I'm sure they're playing Anaconda.
Big ass, big dick.
And the fucking that's was that that's sampled from the Sir
Spit.
No. Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it, my Anaconda. Don't want none unless you got buns. He actually says that in the song?
Yeah.
Oh, he loved this fat ass.
Yeah.
Just don't wake up. Don't wake up.
Go to that part, please, before we leave.
Don't wake up. Don't wake up tomorrow.
Oh, I hope.
Don't wake up.
Oh, I hate that fucking part. I hate the whole song. I hate her.
Listen, that That.
No, I'm gonna get the video up too.
No, just go to the part. I want nothing but the part. If I have to go through it, it's just the part. Okay, stop. Before we listen to this horrible thing, okay, I want to tell you a little bit about the reason why I hate this laugh and what this laugh represents. This laugh represents the mindless, thoughtless, brainless, anti-intellectualist, anti-everything, anti-culture, anti-tradition, anti-class, anti-manners, anti-etiquette, anti-everything, anti-social order, it is just a void of all things that are good.
Anti-sacred.
There's nothing there. There's nothing that it's just an uncouth, in your face, uncontrollable, untamed, loud, sloppy, happy that you're unhappy, taunting type of shallow fucking cotton candy bullshit, never have an original thought, I don't know how to balance a checkbook, fucking freak. That's what this laugh is. And the fact that so many people just eat this up and just fucking beat their chest and sit back kicking and screaming loud, oh, that's Nicki, yeah. It is just
oh, I can't think tonight. Wow. Holy shit.
Shall we laugh with her?
At least it's good to know that not everybody likes her.
What do you say, Frank? Play it?
Yeah, just I want to get it over.
Did you miss it?
No. It's towards the end. Here you go.
I got a big fat ass.
Dude, you missed it. No, you
missed
missed
the
it.
end, though. I thought it was
No,
towards
you
the end.
have to go back over here. That
Yeah, listen to more of it now.
Over here?
No.
Probably the worst song ever made.
Love this fat ass. Yeah, he love this fat ass. Yeah.
Stop it.
This one is
Stop it.
Shut up. Give me a fucking chance.
All you gotta do is click it.
Yeah, well, I'll play it again for you.
No.
How's that sound?
Boy.
There you go.
Don't do
Yeah, he love this fat ass. Yeah.
Oh God.
Enjoy it.
I didn't, but thank God I didn't hear it.
Hey Miley, what's good? Ugh. This is the last time we're talking about pop culture.
That's the other thing. That because it would be actually less cool if she said love. If she said love. If she actually pronounced the V and actually completed the word. Because as we all know, it is 2014, 2015, 2000. It's always the year that we're in. We gotta get talking in grunts and groans or else we ain't cool. Oh, we know what she said though. She's just so cool she doesn't have to say it. She just has to grunt it. Just gotta grunt and moan it. That's the language we're speaking in, grunts and moans. Then you get upset when we call you cavemen?
He loves this fat ass.
Because it's God. All right, let's get off. 10:14. We did overtime tonight. Guys, I'm fucking fried. Teddy, I see you in there. Yes, I am done. I can't.
Fuck the government.
We'll
Fuck
see.
the government.
You guys enjoy your night. We'll put on.
Remember,
a nice,
everybody, fuck the government. See you in the ass.
Well, this will be up on the on the podcast tomorrow.
And follow us on Tweezlers.
Follow us on
That's the new
Tumblr.
social media I'm starting.
A podcast.
Tweezlers.
A podcast far, far away. separated by hyphens. See you Thursday night, 9 o'clock.